I really like that in the sense that a lot of people have that limiting belief. So being able to open your mind and understand that there is a bigger vision where you can actually build that lifestyle vehicle that allows you to do everything you want. It's about building a business that fuels your passion. And a lot of people get a lot of the knowledge, but knowledge is power if you put it into action, right? And you guys have the steps on how to make that happen. And sometimes we struggle with that, even myself, right? Like I might not be burned out, but I know that I can do better. It's always about
That's where our guys like us and Grant, this is where our burnout actually comes from, is we're pissing ourselves because
Oh, that's what I mean by the burnout.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm exhausted because I love the work. It's how can I do it better? What's the next level up I could do? What am I missing? What's the angle I didn't see?
Yeah.
Why did I lose out on that one deal? It's those little things that just irk at you.
yeah, but it's also what you're killer. It's also what you love
Oh, yeah.
because you want to sharpen that. You're a gladiator.
So that's the mindset that
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
you going.
So, I mean,
You're not
So you guys
satisfied.
own an office building business. I think you guys own this building. I just bought a building. The poor owners paid $110 million for. I paid $60 million 4 years later. I want to kill. That's in my nature. Like that's.
I've got one of those deals right now I'm working too. Yeah, there's several of them. I mean, the office is going to get crucified. $1.5 trillion of offices coming up in the next 6-9 months.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the greatest buying opportunity. But you have to be prepared for those opportunities. A lot of people go into it and it's like, I can't wait for it. It's like you should be expecting what you're going in for 12 months before. Get line of credits ready. Get your assets ready to sell to 1031 exchange. Whatever the way you buy assets, a lot of people get in too late and then they miss out on the opportunity. Like the people like myself and you guys who bought in Miami 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we're jumping for joy. But people now 6 months ago, like, I'm getting into Miami now. Like, you're a little late there, buddy.
Yeah. Or if they have cash, they can scorch a deal like you did.
Right. Or you can scorch it.
Yeah.
So let me just wrap this up because I want the listeners to understand that there's always a formula on how they can level up in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So what is a summary of what the first step will be for somebody? It doesn't matter how successful they are or how little they have, to today take action and get themselves to that next level.
Yeah. I always say the rules of investing are first invest in yourself, then invest in the thing that generates the resources. And then when you have excess capital, invest in things you don't have to touch that just pay you, right? The passive income. If somebody's sitting there like, I'm just struggling, how do I look? There is no easier way to become valuable. I'm talking about being able to earn $500,000, $1 million a year. People are like, oh, it's just so tough. It's not actually tough. If you mastered Cardone at $100 a month, and you actually mastered every module in Cardone, within 2 years, you'd be making $250,000 to $500,000 a month. There's no way you couldn't, because you will have developed your communication skill set that no matter what you're doing, you'll have more influence that will convert more dollars. Because here's the other thing I know there's guys like us always looking for somebody who has the ability to communicate in a way that can influence people to make a decision that's in their best interest, but also generates revenue for us. Like anybody that came to us that had that skill, we would all fight to hire them. That's the easiest way, is because there's 31 million business owners and they don't know how to grow their business. So anybody, if you're a technician, developing your communication skills, so whatever you're selling, you're better at communicating it, so you get higher conversion rates. If you're sitting at a front desk greeting people that come in the door, yes, that's today, but making outbound calls to improve performance of appointment setting and conversion afterwards. Some doctor somewhere is like, oh my God, you're the best I've ever worked with. And they're going to become dependent on you. You're going to leverage into those relationships, develop your personal skill set. So the ability to communicate and influence people to make a decision is the highest value across any other ability in this world. And every human being has the ability to develop. I got a kid, Aaron, who came up from Mexico. The cartel killed his mom 4 years ago.
Wow.
Came up, used Google Translate and Cardone. A buddy that was he was cleaning the car dealership said, hey, get on this Cardone. Google Translate and Cardone to learn to speak English. He made $600,000 last year. He'll make $750,000 this year. He's got almost $700,000 in Cardone capital now.
Wow.
And they just, Fox 10 came out to my office, shot a news story on him. Fox 10 National picked it up and showed it.
Wow.
The story's unbelievable, but I got 10 of those kids.
It's incredible.
So any human that learns to communicate with influence to persuade people to make a good decision because what they're selling is legal, moral, ethical, and compliant can unbelievably succeed. Now, as you do that, you just have to teach others to do what you did, and you're on your road to success. There's more business owners that have great products and services, can't sell them, that need somebody that can go to the marketplace and represent them. And I would start there if I'm like, I don't know what to do. Now, if I'm a business owner and I'm struggling, it's because you don't know what to do. So you need to get into the programs and understand that and learn and be taught by people who are committed, because it's all mindset.
Yeah, I love it.
The choice to scale personally, professionally, financially, that's a choice. All other choices are not doing it.